Hello, this is Amethyst Oracle Readings, and in today's video, we are going to be doing a insight into the week. So what you could possibly have going on this week. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Take all the time you need to see which pile you are drawn to, but I'm going to go ahead and move pile number 3 and pile number 2 out of the way. And let's go ahead and get started with pile number 1. Okay, pile number 1, my first feeling about these cards as soon as they've been laid out is that there's news, there's a change, there's moving forward. These are I think you're taking big steps in your schooling or in a relationship, or even your journey of self-love and your journey of finding your true self. Because right here in the Rider, we have news, change. This is you moving towards a goal. This is a new discovery for yourself, or for, maybe you found something that you really enjoy doing, or maybe you have found a new side of yourself that has been hidden that you didn't even know that you had. And then in our second card, we have the Book, which is you discovering something new, or you learning something, or you using past information for a new situation. But in our first line, I really think that you are discovering something about yourself, because right next to that card, we have the Moon. And the Moon is using your intuition and coming into your magic that you possess and your light that you have. So our top row is really feeling like you've got you're discovering a new side of yourself, or maybe you're opening up into yourself this week. It could be about yourself, or like I said, it could be about school, it could be about a relationship, but either way this week you are making big steps into going into what you desire. And then in our bottom row with the Bouquet, the Key, and the Mice, I really think that you have worked really hard to get to where you're at and to where you're trying to go. And then we have the Mice over here, which makes it seem like you had to fight to get to where you are. I don't think that you have really been handed down anything. I think that you have had to work twice as hard as some of the people around you. And the Mice is representing past people or past situations that are trying to hold you back from getting your goal. I really feel like for a lot of you, this is about school, and this is about you going back to further education and you finding this motivation to get to where you need to go and defy all the odds. And then I think that this really has to do, I think some of you it's love, some of you it's yourself, and some of you this is a job in school, because we have the Book, the Bouquet, and the Moon. And if this is your love life, this looks like there might be something new coming in this week. You might get a new opportunity. You guys might be going on a trip or making plans. And then if this is yourself, it's like you're coming into this new love of yourself. And pile number 1, whatever this reading is about for you, you are going up this week. You're headed towards your goal, and you're really not letting anything get you down. Okay, I went ahead and drew 3 oracle cards for you, pile number 1, and our first oracle card is Look in a Book, which is literally, it makes me really think that this is about, for the majority, or for the person that this reading really needs to hit, this is for school. And I think that the person that this is for has possibly hit a rough spot, and they're really debating on, is this worth it? Is this not worth it? I should just go get a job. I shouldn't fool with this. And this is telling you that yes, you can. If you don't know the information, go out and find it. Then our next card is Go Outside, which is a reminder of don't let yourself get overworked. Like, yes, work hard, but this is also taking a second for yourself, reconnecting with yourself, and making sure you are aligned. This is dedicating a little bit of time to yourself and to your soul to heal, and to not work so much that you forget who you are as a person. I already see that you are working so hard towards your goals right now, and just be sure you take a break every once in a while. And then our last oracle card is manifestation, which is you putting into the world what you want to get out of it. This is you speaking what you want into existence, not talking against what you want, like, I'm never going to finish this project. No, you need to be like, I'm going to finish this project. I'm going to get an A on this project. This is towards manifesting your dreams and being sure to look out for any signs along the way and then follow the advice of the signs that you get. If you get a deep feeling in your gut about something that you should do or that you shouldn't do, go with that. Go with your instincts. This is speaking what you want into the atmosphere and then listening back to the universe when it tells you what to do. Okay, pile number 1, I hope that gives you a little bit of clarity. And if you enjoyed this reading and you want to see more, please feel free to subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Okay, pile number 2, let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Okay, pile number 2, at a first glance, I really see that for some of you, this is about your love life, and it looks like you have really had a past of someone not being honest with you, someone sneaking behind your back. This could be a person with a lot of karmic relationships, or this could be a person that was cheating on you, or, had an addiction and they were not honest with you about it. This could be a person who had maybe family issues and they couldn't put as much into you as you were putting into them. But it really looks like this week that all of that might come to an end, or it's starting to come to an end. This looks like it could be a long process, but this week it looks like it's really wrapping up in the hits that you've been taking to your heart. And I'm really seeing that if this is an ongoing situation, this is still a person that is in your life and you're still dealing with, the cards are telling you that you are going to have a meeting with them. And that's shown right here in the Garden card. It really looks like you're going to have to sit down with them and explain what's on your heart and how you guys can resolve this. Because sometimes people aren't really aware of how deep their karmic relationships go and how strongly it affects others. It looks like in order for all of this to come to an end, you're really going to have to put your heart out on the table and hope that they accept what you have to say. In our heart card, it is literally what it is. It's telling you that you have to get it off your chest. You have to get what you have that's weighing you down and hurting you. You've got to get that out and explain it to this person and tell them, hey, we're not as good as we could be. Neither of us are being the best people we could be because this is holding us down. And you just need to explain that firmly but lovingly. And then in order to put all of that to rest, you have to talk about it. Don't let it build up inside of you so much that you explode, okay? Let's put this stuff to an end. Let's lay it to the rest. And let's move on from these karmic situations, And if this is a reading about you and something's holding you down, you've got to just listen to your heart and put it to an end. Follow what your heart wants you to do, okay? If this is about a tough relationship, a tough situation that you have, if you're not happy at your job and it's really bringing you down because maybe the situation was falsely advertised and it's not what they explained it to be, or it's not what it looks like. So pile number 2, these cards are screaming at me to just let you know to follow your heart. If something is karmic for you, let it go. If someone is bringing all this negativity into your space, let them go. Okay, pile number 2, I have pulled 3 oracle cards, and our first card is Solitude. And I really think this card was brought to us today to tell you that you need to take time to talk to yourself and go over with yourself and see what it is that this fox in your life is. See what this is that's holding you down, bringing negativity into your space, and just not letting you be the person you're supposed to be. This is a card of finding comfort in being alone and discussing with yourself and turning to the deep insides of your soul to get signs of what you need to do. And then our next card is Shine from Within. Again, this is a card of looking deep within yourself and maybe whatever this fox is that's been holding you back has also kind of changed who you are. And This is a card of taking a deep dive into your soul and bringing out that person that you used to be before you had all this stress on you. And then our last inner child card is the same thing. This is a card to remind you to find the small things in life. Enjoy the little things in life. Like our last video, this is about, getting that same feeling of being a child and playing in boxes. This is bringing that feeling back. Okay, pile number 2. I hope this brings a little bit of clarity into you for this upcoming week. If you enjoy this content and you want to see more, please feel free to subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Okay, pile number 3, let's go ahead and get started with you. Okay, pile number 3, it looks like maybe you have darkness that creeps up on you sometimes. This could be depression, anxiety, anything like that. But it looks like you are starting over. Maybe you have found a way to deal with those things. It looks like you're starting over, or you're on the journey to start over this week. Because our whole bottom row is lilies, fish, and the anchor. Lilies is about starting over to something new. This is about innocence. This is a new beginning. This is something sweet and nice and new. And then we have our fish, which is about opportunities, resources, abundance, prosperity, profits. This could be a new job. This is a new opportunity for you that is good for you. It could be internal wealth, or it could be monetary wealth. And then we have the anchor, which is a card of routine, stability. So you could really be, maybe you've been without a job for a while, and this is you starting on the path to get a job or an orientation or something this week. This is about you getting a sense of stability and routine in your life. This could also be you leaving a karmic relationship or someone that's not good for you, because this could be kind of a timeline of it started with the ups and the downs, and then it was just a dark time, and then there was the birth of something new. So you've moved on from that. Okay, pile number 3, let's draw you 3 oracle cards. Y'all, our first oracle card is New Beginning. So this is just what we talked about. This is you finding something new, you starting something new, something that's for you. I feel like you might have put so much into other situations that you've kind of neglected yourself. And this is you starting over and making it a point to take care of yourself and do things for you. And then we have our journey card, which is just letting you know that even if you're working towards a goal, you need to cherish the journey along the way. The journey is just as important as your end place. And then we have our ask for help card, which is letting you know that you don't have to do this all alone, pile number 3. If you need help, this is also going back to maybe a therapist or a trusted person. This is knowing that it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to put a little bit of yourself into a trusted person and letting them in enough to help you or give you some guidance, some wisdom, anything like that. Okay, pile number 3, I hope this gave you a little bit of insight into this upcoming week. If you enjoy this content and you want to see more, please feel free to subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the flip side.